Hey, Bobby, can you hear me?
I sure can. How you doing?
Good. Can you see me?
No, I can't see you yet. There's a little button. If you put your mouse up to the top, there's the third one in, a little black thing across the top will pop down when you put your mouse up near the top.
Right.
One is the, there you go. Now, I'm
good.
having an issue with stealth, I noticed, at least on my computer. I don't know if there's I've never had this problem before, and that's why we do tests. For some reason, I tried on another computer to access it via the stealth link, and I'm getting playback on other websites has been disabled by the video owner. I don't know what that means. I've not ever had that happen before. I'm wondering if somehow there's a setting got screwed up. I'm checking it out right now, but I'll get that figured out. But the main thing I wanted to accomplish is show whoever, I guess it's going to be you and Lisa are going to be the presenters, show you what you need to do. I didn't know if you wanted me to run the PowerPoint from my end or whether you guys
all of a sudden
wanted...
you froze. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you too. Have I froze? Am I frozen now?
Okay, Bobby, you were frozen there for a minute.
Okay, is that better now?
Yeah, so I don't know if it's my internet. How would we know if my internet is freezing? Because there's a concern now about my internet.
It could. I mean, I have a pretty high bandwidth, and I don't usually experience freezing on my end, so it's probable that it's on your end.
How can I do something right now to tell you my bandwidth?
Yeah, there's a you can go online and do a just go on Google and just do type in what's my bandwidth or my internet speed, and something will pop up where you can check it. You know, that's usually what I do. I don't have a thing memorized. It's so easy just to do a quick search and what's my internet speed, and the thing will pop up where you can do a test.
Okay. So it's coming in at about 2.28.
Yeah, that's a little slow. I mean, there's not, are you hardwired, or are you on a or is it?
I'm wireless. So if I was hardwired, I would have to get some kind of cord for my AT&T. I have DSL where I live.
Yeah, probably get a cord. I mean, I know I had another client had similar problems. He had he was wireless, and when we went wired, it really made a big difference.
Okay. So
I don't know why I'm having this problem. I'm going to have to contact them. I don't know if they'll be nimble enough to get back to me while this test is on. All right, I'm going to do a screenshot of this. Okay.
All right. So I guess I need to get some kind of Ethernet cable.
Yes.
And what does that look like?
Well, I
Um,
mean, the cable should run. Do you have a like a wireless box from your DSL company? I guess I mean I don't have DSL. I have like cable internet, from.
I have,
But there should be
let's
a
see.
plug from your where you have your antenna where it's wireless. There should be a
Yeah.
place where a plug goes and the wire. Luann, what type of plug is needed? Like we have, like what
Ethernet cable, it's an 8-pin
8-pin
cable
Ethernet?
that looks like a phone cable, but it's far wider. It's got 8 pins.
Yeah, it looks like a phone wire, but it's bigger and has 8 pins. In fact, I can show. I don't know if you can see it, but this is it right here. Maybe you can look on my screen. This is my laptop. Can you see the wire that's plugged into here?
Right.
See that white
Right.
wire that's plugged into there? That's what you need right there.
Okay.
That white wire.
I'm probably, yeah. I'm going to go
I
look.
think it says.
Cat 5.
Uh,
Cat 5 cable.
is that what it is? Cat 5? Okay.
All right. I'm just going to take a second and go look. Are you getting that fixed with the slides for stealth?
Well, I have the slides. I can present the slides. I'm not concerned about that. The problem that I'm having is we that are watching this via the Google Hangouts, which is the presenters. That's fine. There's no problem there. But what happens is you interface it with Stealth, and I've done this, my goodness, dozens, if not hundreds of times. And for some reason on my Stealth, and I always have another computer or one of the monitors of this computer. I don't know if you can see, but I have multiple monitors on this computer. You can see
Right.
I have a system where I have all these monitors on this computer, and then I have my laptop here, and on one of them I access it via Stealth, so that way number one I can make sure it's working fine, and number two, if there's any chats going on, I can be there for the because the attendees are in. That's how they're in. Because it's interfacing with the Google Hangouts, whereas the presenters are directly on Google Hangouts, and Stealth is seeing what we're doing. It's just that they don't have the ability to show slides or show their screen or show their face or whatever.
Right.
So this part is fine, but for some reason the interface with Stealth on my computer, all I'm getting is a blank screen with like a gray screen. I don't know why. I've never had that before, so I'm checking with them. I'll get that part of it fixed before tomorrow.
Let me get this. This is Sabrina who's probably having trouble.
She's probably experienced the same thing I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hi, Sabrina. It's Janine.
Hey there.
Yeah, I have Bobby on. He's saying there's maybe a problem with Stealth.
Oh, okay.
Is she able to see
So
it?
are you? Can you see anything? Did you click the link?
Yep, and all I see is a black square, and I see the webinar chat room, and I've sent a few messages, but I don't know if they're coming through.
So she sees the webinar
Yeah,
and she has a black screen.
Yeah, that's the same problem I'm. Yes, Sabrina, I do see your messages. I see. Don't know if you're getting my chat message. It's still black screen. Yeah, that's the issue that I'm having, and I'm working on that. I don't know why that's doing that. I'm checking to see what that problem is. Why that's doing that. According to this, it's on it says the playback on other websites has been disabled by the video owner. That would be me, and I didn't disable anything, so I don't know why I'm getting that. But I'm checking right now to get that fixed. Dozens and dozens of stuff, so I've never seen that before. So that's why we do tests.
Is there a quick way to switch to go to webinar or?
Well, I mean, we absolutely can do that for tomorrow, if we need to be. But I mean, we've already sent out the link with the registration, so for the people tomorrow. I mean, as I said, I've used Stealth dozens and dozens of times, and we've had never had to. And I've gotten a new computer since the last time I've done it, which is one of the reasons I was having some of the microphone issues on the other when we meet, because all the settings are new. But I don't think that's it. But I mean, who knows? Let me double check and see. I mean, their support is really excellent. So I'm gonna check with them right now. In fact,
Hi, Lisa. We're having a little trouble with Stealth. So, so I have Sabrina on the phone. Lisa, could you say something so we can hear you?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Great. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Well, right off the bat, I don't like how it looks.
yeah, as a participant, what I'm seeing, it looks a little chintzy. I don't I don't see our logo. I don't see who the presenters are, and it doesn't look as put together as GoToWebinar or some of the other things that we do.
Oh, so Lisa, you're seeing, because all I'm seeing is Bobby and then you and I in small little
No,
things.
she's seeing. See, there's a different interface when you're coming in on stealth. See,
Yeah,
you're talking about what surrounds the video, and that is customizable. We can make changes on that.
No, I'm not talking about that. Sabrina's talking about that. Sabrina's talking about how it looks. I don't get to see what the participants are seeing, and I do want to be able to go in at some point and see that.
Right.
But I'm just talking about Janine looks almost pixelated. You look clear, Bobby, but Janine looks fuzzy, and that doesn't really look good.
Okay.
Janine, you're not clear, and I guess it's the, I don't know if you can upgrade your Wi-Fi or whether I don't know what we're going to do to get you clearer or whatever, but you're not clear.
Let me ask you just so I know going forward. When you do this webinar, not only the one tomorrow, but even more importantly, the ones that are part of the actual launch, is part of it going to be a combination? I would imagine you're going to show PowerPoints, and you also want to have it points where they see you talking, just like you're seeing me talk now. That's all part of what you want. Yeah.
Yes, we want a little bit of a hello, welcome, see us talking at the top. Then we'll go into a pretty formal PowerPoint kind of presentation for the bulk of the actual. And then when we pivot to the offer and all that, and then when we go to the Q&A, I want us to come back and be able to see us, so they feel like they're just interacting with us.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I could be an issue with the. This is uses the Google Hangout technology, which is. We could we could do another test on GoToWebinar. I've certainly used that one as well. If you don't, but this is Google. That doesn't use the Google Hangout interface, which is what we're using here. But usually, from my experience, that's as good as anything in terms of the quality. I don't know. Is it possible that the problem? I see you quite clear. Is it possible it might be the camera? And even if we went to the other GoToWebinar, we might still have that issue. We could test it and see if.
I'm wondering if it's Janine's internet speed or.
Well, that's what I'm wondering too, because she froze a little while ago too, and she has a wireless connection. And we were talking before you came on. We were talking about the possibility of, of her getting a hard wire, and I was even showing her what wire to get and all that.
I have one of those. I just have to find it. But the other thing is, it's interesting because Bobby, you're fuzzy on mine, and Lisa, you're fuzzy on mine. And this is a Mac that's 4 months old.
But I don't think it's the machine. It's the internet. It's not the computer. It's the internet.
The other thing that I have is I bought a separate webcam also. So I have a webcam.
It's not the camera, Janine. It's your internet.
Yeah, even though you could have a Cadillac, a computer, and a Cadillac for a camera, if the internet is the issue, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and that's what's happening there.
Yeah.
So while we're doing that, making that, I'm going to work on this other issue because we have to get this resolved. So I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, and Janine, while he's working on that.
Yeah.
I'm not liking the interface.
Yeah. So he said it's customizable. The interface.
Is there a way for me to go in through the way Sabrina's going in as an individual, that other link you gave me, and see what Sabrina's seeing?
Yeah, sure is. Except the video, you're not going to see the video because that's the issue I'm saying. But at least you'll be able to see what it looks like, the template and all that.
Yeah.
Yes, that other link I sent, I can send it to you again. I don't know if I included you on it. Janine, did you include that? Forward that over to?
Yeah, got it. I'm gonna leave this one. Do I have to? I'm gonna leave this one, or I could maybe do the other one on my iPad and see. Let me try
I'm doing the other one on another computer too.
All right, let me try that. Oh, but let me see. Oh, then I need somebody to send me that link again, so I have it on my iPad.
Okay.
Have you got me on speaker and the others on your computer?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you, Sabrina.
Yeah, and I'm trying this other link. Let's see. Just start. Did you?
Yeah, I got a page where I had to put in my name, my email address, and it asked me for my phone number, which I didn't put in, and then I just clicked.
I see.
Yeah. But that didn't look that professional either, I didn't think.
Well, no, I've customized the one for tomorrow. Let me send you that. We've customized it a bit for tomorrow.
Yeah, and we can customize it even more. I mean, I just threw something, a basic together for that, just so we can do some practice here. We made some customization for tomorrow, and we could even go a little bit beyond that, if needed.
Okay.
Is somebody sending me the link?
Yes, I'm getting it right now to 17.
I have the presenter link handy, but not the other one.
Okay. So does the link, let's see, it looks like the link.
Okay, here's the audience link. I'll send that to you. Did you get that? Because I'm sending it right now to dig it up.
Do you have my email?
I believe it's one of the ones I've had before. Is it
Coach Lisa.
Coach Lisa at lucidliving.net?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Because if we're actually running the webinar, do I see the slides along the way and things, or what do I see if I'm a presenter?
Yeah, what'll happen is you can, and that's what I wanted to. If we're going to continue to use this, what you do is and this is one of the things I wanted to walk you through on how to be a presenter here. When you move your mouse, if you move your mouse to the top, the top of your screen.
Yeah.
A little thing pops down. You can see some icons there, and that's the microphone and the camera.
I don't have that. No,
yep.
It doesn't.
Yeah, okay. And what you need, I'm just going over the whole thing real quickly, and then.
Oh, I see, up in the center.
Yeah, up in the center on the top, and it doesn't seem intuitive because it has a line going through. When I first started using it, I thought it meant it was muted, but it doesn't. It has to be red to be muted. So if you click on that, you can mute it. So for example, if you don't want them to see your face, and you're at a point where you can mute your camera, or if there's multiple presenters and someone else is talking, you can mute your sound, your microphone. And it's usually a good idea to do that because sometimes when you have multiple speakers with the sound going, you don't need that. You might get acoustic feedback or something. And then if you move your mouse over to the left, and this is where I'm getting to how you run a PowerPoint or show your screen. If you move your mouse over to the left, a bunch of other menus will pop up top to bottom along the left side. And the second one from the top is a green one with a little white arrow.
Yeah.
When you click on that, now the first time you do that, it may ask you permission. Do you want the full screen, or what do you want to do? And just say full screen. And then that's going to show when you do that, then that thing will become active. And then when you click it, it'll show. Now in my case, it's showing me.
Mine just says, I click that and it says select a window to show in the video call.
Right, and I think it's just say full window. I think one of them is full window. I think it is.
Where are you clicking? I missed that.
No.
If you move your mouse to the left.
No, this is just asking me for what I want to screen share. It's showing me documents and things on my computer. Do I want to share those? But I don't want to do that.
Well, it's going to show you. Usually, what it does is it shows your monitor. If you show the whole whatever's showing on your computer will show, and of course you clear everything off your computer that you don't want people to see, and that's where you put the PowerPoint. You can run your PowerPoint from there.
Yeah, but I am not going to do that. We're going to have Martha running that. I don't want to have to.
Okay, that's fine.
Think at all about changing slides or doing.
Fine. That's fine, and it can be done either way. I mean, I have some people that want to control it themselves, and others that prefer not to. What would have to be who's ever advancing the slides would also have to join us here, just like we're doing. We could have up to 10 people, and then we get this link, and any one of the people can then share their screen. And if I would set it so that it would be that person's screen, and as you're speaking, that PowerPoint is being advanced by Martha, whoever's sharing their screen.
And Bobby, you're going to do the slides for us tomorrow, right?
I sure can. Yeah, I sure. If you want me to, I'd be happy to. Yes.
Yeah, I thought we had talked about that already.
Yeah. No,
I'm-
you sent me. No, that's fine. I absolutely can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we did, I didn't remember that detail. That's not a big deal. I certainly can do that.
You're doing that. Yeah.
So I want to ask you on the left, there's a blue box that says chat, a green one that's the screen share, and then the yellow one that says showcase. Now, what?
Do you want me to hang in here?
Yes.
Yes. We've got to get the slides going. I don't know how we're going to.
Well, you want me to run? I mean, you sent me the slides. You want me to run the slides?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have them here.
But I want to go in this other link here and
So
look.
that Sabrina can see them.
Give me
All
one
right.
second. I've been trying to send this little support thing, and I haven't had time because we've been dealing with all these other things. So let me take just a minute and a half and finish setting the support for the video not showing.
Can I have Sabrina come back in 5 minutes?
Well, I'll be ready in about 2 minutes.
If you want me to stay on, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Just multitask. While we're doing all that, I'm going to go see if I can find my Ethernet cord.
Okay.
So now I'm on my iPad, but it shows up in YouTube, like a
Yeah, it's
video.
not supposed to do that. You're supposed to see it on that screen, and that's the problem, the issue I'm addressing. Yeah, you can click on that link there, and you'll see it in YouTube, because Google Hangouts works.
I went in where I was supposed to.
Yeah.
And now I see welcome, and it shows names on the right. Now, first of all, that's a question. Is it going to show everybody's names?
That's totally up to you. You can if you wanted to, it can. If you'd rather not, we can eliminate that. I mean, that's totally optional. You have the option to do that any way you want.
So, Sabrina, I want you to take some notes right now about some decisions we have to make, and that's one of them.
And there's even another decision. This thing is, and you guys may not want to do this, but if you want, this even has a feature, because they have found by doing studies on marketing, it's kind of like the law of the masses, the herd mentality, that they even have the ability to put a whole bunch of names in there that aren't even real names, so people think it's more, the webinar is more attended and more popular than it really is. I mean, they even have that feature if you want to use it.
I have to. Sabrina, are you trying to say something?
Sure. I'm just trying to say that I can't hear well enough to take notes when the three of you are talking.
You mean, are you not in the webinar?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because it says I'm black.
Well, we got to fix that. If participants are blocked, I can't get in either. All I have is a black screen.
Yeah, that's a thing that I've been trying to fix since the beginning, and I've been talking about since before you even got on. I've been trying to send a, I was saying before you guys got on, I was telling Janine that I've never had this happen, and I don't know. Apparently there's some kind of setting that's screwed up, and I'm going to find out. That's something that's fixable. I don't know what's causing it, but we'll get that resolved. But basically, people, when they go to that interface, that black screen, they should be seeing the same thing we're seeing here. The only difference is they don't have the ability to do all the things we can do, but they do have the ability to chat back and forth, as you can see on that interface.
Yeah, so I can chat on here.
It's designed to show that, and I don't know, quite frankly, why it's not. I mean, I've done dozens and dozens of them, and I've never had this happen, so I don't know. There must be some kind of setting got messed up, so I'm going to figure out what the problem is. I'm setting them I checked all my settings, and everything looked fine, so...
Yeah, this may just be not the right format for us to use. We may need to go.
You have to go with your feel. I mean, I've used it very successfully for many, many times, but you have to go with what you feel right. I take it you used GoToWebinar in the past, and it's been fine, and I'm totally flexible to switch over to that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I would like us to try that. Is that how difficult is that to set up to try to go there and do that right now?
Yeah, it's you know, I don't know if I may have. Do you guys have a GoToWebinar account? Because I don't even know if I still have one. I haven't used it. I have used it. I've probably used GoToWebinar even more than I've used Stealth because I've been using it for many years. But I don't even know if I have an active account now. Do you guys have an active account? I could set one up. You know,
We don't. We'd have to set one up.
Yeah.
But I've attended so many webinars in that format, and it's a very comfortable format, I think, for a lot of coaches and things. It's a familiar format.
Yeah, this is a more of a technical challenge, and you know, putting people through the learning curve. And when you get it to work, it's got a lot of cool features. But it may be, you know, when you have something that has a lot of cool features, it also has a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, and since we're spending a fortune, more than we've ever spent ever in our company for this launch, and we've never done the sales portion on a webinar, we've always done it just on a teleseminar, which we know how to control, be on the phone and send people to the sales page and sell. And we've done really well with that before. This is new for us too. I want to be in a format that we're comfortable with, and I want it to be in a format that our students are comfortable with.
Yeah,
I think I'm sort of declaring this Stealth not the right format for us.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm wondering when we can try GoToWebinar, because then I'm going to want to try that for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
How about if we can you try to set something up and we reconvene in half an hour or something, or what? How much time would you need?
I don't know. I'll have to see how long it takes to set. They might have something where you can set something up on a trial or something. Let me go there and see how quick it'll be, and then I will. How about if I email you guys as soon as I know in the next few minutes, and we can maybe reconvene in that capacity. Okay,
that sounds good. And then in the meantime, Janine, why don't you call? I don't know, let's just have a call with you, me, and Sabrina for a minute. You can either we can go on a Zoom or just call each other. Janine, how should we do that?
Yeah, and I'll get back. Now, the other thing is, let me ask you a question. If you guys already sent me?
Janine's not hearing me. Okay.
Have you guys already sent the email? I think she went to go try to find a wire for her internet. Have you guys already sent the email that I sent you? Because that if we switch over, that link is not. Oh, you know what? I use the. Never mind. I can make that work. I used one of our links that I forwarded to that. I should be able to change that forwarding to the. If we decide to go to webinar. I'm concerned if you sent the email, I don't want to send people to something that we now changed. You know, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, I don't know if I do not think it went out yet. I think Martha is going to send it after we test it or whatever, but we can find out.
Okay, so, well, yeah. Good. That was a prudent decision on her part, anyways. That's good.
Why don't you go ahead and do what you need to do? Send us an email when you're ready. Janine and I will meet about other things.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and stop this broadcast, so we can go ahead and finish here, and then I'll email you as soon as I have something for you, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. Thanks, Bobby.
All right.
So I just got on. What are we doing?
We're leaving this. Janine, call me, and call me.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
So.
Janine?
Yep.